There are lots of areas where we may experience disputes in our life. What H4L's has done is assemble a collection of those disputes and map them against what we see as the 13 major phases of dispute resolution. With luck, you only need to go through the first phase, talking it through. However, we acknowledge that clearly some disputes take longer to resolve. When you look at this matrix, you'll see that there are more than 300 points at which specific information could be highly relevant in the resolution of a dispute, depending on what that dispute is and what phase of resolution the person is in. So in looking at what we may be able to provide people via digital technology, we've decided on a particular multimedia approach, and that is what the rest of this video is about. We are providing a short video overview of each of the information areas that are relevant depending on where you are in your resolving of the dispute. After that overview, you're led into a more text-based environment where you will have up to 30 minutes worth of reading time to provide much more detailed information on this specific point in your dispute resolution. That will include links to relevant documents that you may need to fill out and links to sites that may describe other things that would be useful to read, and it will also provide links where possible to professional services that you might wish to avail yourself of. So in practice, we see it happening this way. A person in dispute goes to their favorite internet browser and decides, I'm going to do a search. And in this case, this person is searching for help for litigants in person. Now, when I did this search for this video, I discovered that out of the first 3 hits that Google came back with, 2 of them were ours to H4L's. So let us assume that in this case, the person chooses a H4L's website. The first thing that they'll see is a qualifying page where we make it quite clear that this is, we believe, highly relevant information that you will be gaining access to in just a few clicks. However, in no way can it be case-specific advice. It is purely general information that we regard as highly relevant to the specific step in resolving your dispute that you are in currently. So you get there in 3 clicks. First, what in broadest terms is the area in which you are experiencing the dispute. Let's say you've chosen contract law. Another question comes up that asks you to clarify with a little bit more refinement what it is within contract law that you're experiencing a problem with. In this case, in this example, it's commercial. So given that it's a contract problem in a commercial environment, where in the dispute resolution process are you right now? So you look at the 13 steps and you decide which one is most relevant to you given where you are. For this example, you've said that, well, I'm looking to see if I can go into mediation because I don't really want to go to court. So what comes up then is a multimedia video introduction overview. In this case, you can see Steve Hancock's is going to provide you an overview on down-to-earth dispute resolution. When you've finished that video, you have access then to text-based reading material, which in this case you can see the primary content source is Steve Hancock's. you can see that there are 3 pages of information within this introduction area. Then there's information on the group discussion aspect of mediation. Then the private discussion area of mediation. What you may go through towards reaching agreement using mediation. And Steve's top 10 tips in relation to using mediation to resolve your disputes. We also provide links to relevant documents, links to relevant sites, a glossary of terms, and links to relevant professional services.